Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Knape and Vogt PB1068-US3. This is a bypassing door lock is what it is. Very typical and common item that you're going to see in residential applications, really. I mean, anywhere where you're going to see a bypassing door that someone wants to have a key control over. Not uncommon, really. There are 4 of these from Knape and Vogt that are available, but there's really only 2. Meaning, there's 2 that are available in polished brass or brass finish. There are 2 that are available in satin chrome. The only difference between the 2 satin chrome from each other is that when you order the 26D finish, it'll be satin chrome, and they're all keyed differently or randomly keyed. Same with the US3. If you order US3, they're keyed randomly. If you order the US3A or the 26DA, those would be all keyed alike, regardless. So if you have an entire house and you want them all the same key, great, no problem. You might have an application by which you've got barracks where there are people staying there, and they need to be all keyed differently because those are obviously separate use. Now, this is the body. You had seen a bit there how it actually works. It's just a 180-degree rotation of the key, and you can obviously remove the key in any orientation. Knape and Vogt says, and there is a link below this video, by the way, to the installation instructions. The important thing to know is that you're going to drill the hole. You can review these prior to purchase or, of course, at the time of installation, but they are included with the lock. You're going to drill your hole 5/8 of an inch from the edge of the door, which would be the leading door, or the door that's going to have the lock in it. And that hole is going to be a 1-inch hole. I knew that. I wanted to see it visually and confirm. You're going to drill a 1-inch hole. You're going to be careful with that. You're not going to want to drill it through the door. You're going to want to drill it from the exterior, come around to the backside and drill it as well, so be very cautious when you're measuring. You don't want to rupture the wood as you're exiting through the door, naturally. They recommend 36-inch off the floor, and that's a typical and common dimension for residential locks. Does not mean that's where you have to install yours, naturally. So 5/8 of an inch over, that's going to be to the center line. That can be called back set. You can see these steps where you're going to drill through the door. You're going to drill the door from both sides. Although they're not really showing that. That's how I would do it. They're showing that 1/8 of an inch pilot bit that's going to go through there. That makes sense. You can mark the other side of the door, and quite frankly, it's not a critical dimension. But nonetheless, it needs to be accurate. This is the cylinder collar that you're going to have that you'll pressure fit through the exterior. It'll trim it off and make it look like that sort of scenario. Now they say that this will work on doors from 3/4 inch to 1.75 inch thick. So the body itself to the face of the cylinder, about 1.5 inches. You're going to have this installed like this, and where that 1.75 inch is coming in is the fact that the head of the key, the base of the head of the key is right at 1.75 inch. So if your door is 1.75 inch, it's going to come basically right to here, but it still operates very well. That makes it nice and basically universal. You're either going to have you're probably going to have an 1 3/8 door, but you might have 1.75 as well. This is just pressure fit from the exterior, and obviously it's in a finish that is there to be compatible. You will bring the lock from the back side. There is no hard and fast rule that I'm aware of how to install it, either this way or this way. The diagram shows it installed this way. I would have no reason to think of it any other way. I suppose it would just depend on how you want the locked condition to be. Key cuts up or cuts down. You can study that based on however you might want it to be. And that's it. Oh, well, it's not it, of course. Body goes through the back side, and then 2 screws are included to attach it. Okay. The name Knape and Vogt is synonymous with, well, incredibly good quality drawer slides, high quality drawer slides. Sliding door hardware like key blocks for bypass and bifold. The bifold lock is a PB1064, so you can look at their bifold locks as well. Obviously, maybe not obviously, but to me, standards and brackets, pilaster strips and pilaster clips, you know, shelving sort of material, really great quality material. And they have also a relatively new line of sliding door hardware, bypass, bifold, pocket door material. This stuff they've always sold, but now they have this comprehensive line of track and hangers and guides. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the full line catalog and review all things Knape and Vogt related. If you have any questions on the Knape and Vogt or K&V PB1068 US3 bypass or bypassing door lock or any other Knape and Vogt product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.